So ever since I started my new job, I haven't really been doing many movie reviews, so I figured I'd get someone in there to help me with a movie that I meant to review, but I never really got around to it, and that would be Despicable Me. So I have my friend Allison here again. Say hi.
Hello,
Yeah.
Allison, again.
Yeah, again. And she saw Despicable Me just last week. I saw it when it came out, but she just saw it last week, so it's actually fresher in her mind than it is with mine. So, what did you think of it?
I liked it. I thought it was very good. It was very cute.
Yeah, I thought you would. And I liked it as well, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as you did. And I had a feeling this was a movie for you, and then you saw it with your sister, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And I had a feeling this would be a movie for you guys, because as I said coming out, and I told you as fair warning going in, this movie is cute overload.
It is.
It very much is. Like, it is cutesy all the way through. And for some people, that's a good thing. And I thought it was okay, but it was just like, it was too much for me to digest.
I don't think it was too much, but it was really cute. And, I mean, but that's what made the movie. It was just so cute.
To give you guys a rundown, I mean, you know, if you haven't seen the previews or you haven't seen the movie yet, you know, it involves this evil mastermind named Gru, voiced by Steve Carell. And one day, it's been a while since I've seen it. How does he come by the children?
Oh, he comes by the children because he and his minions, well, he develops a plan to counter the pyramid getting stolen. So he's like, I'm gonna steal the moon.
Yes.
So he can't get funding for the moon from the evil bank, so then he realizes who his arch nemesis is, which is
Vector.
Vector.
Vector, yeah.
Yeah, V for Vector.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls come into it because the girls were selling cookies.
That's right.
And
that's right.
They got into Vector's lair or whatever thing with
that's
the
it.
whatever. And so he was like, light bulb.
Yes. yeah.
And he said it just like that. Light bulb.
So from that point, it turns from from what is a evil mastermind movie to a fish out of water movie, where it's basically Gru is now out of its element, having to deal with these three little girls, which is entertaining.
It is, because he's like this grumpy old man who's like, little girls, I eat little girls for breakfast kind of deal.
Yeah.
And then he's like, they're like, can we have a hug? No hugs. Good night.
Yes.
And then he's like, oh, you know, they ask him to, can you read a book? We can't sleep without the book.
Three little kittens started to yawn. Now make them drink the milk.
The stupidest book ever.
This is garbage. You guys read this.
You guys like this? It's garbage. And he keeps going through the whole book. I mean, he reads the whole book to the kids.
Yes.
But it was just cute because he's like, you like this? This is garbage. But that's what I say to like now kids stuff. I'm like, I can't believe kids like this.
Yo, I know and I hate to keep comparing all animated movies to Pixar movies, but you have to admit Pixar has set the standard for animated movies nowadays.
Yeah.
They have,
Yeah.
and if this had been a Pixar movie, I would just consider it on like the bottom side of okay. Now,
but it wasn't a Pixar
it wasn't.
style.
It wasn't.
Like more of like a DreamWorks Shrek style.
Yeah, it was Sony Pictures, I believe. It was Sony
Right.
Pictures that put it out.
Right, but I'm saying it was more like not Pixar, which is aimed toward kids to give the adults more entertainment to go with the kids. It was more like DreamWorks, where I feel DreamWorks makes an adult cartoon, but then gears it at kids.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it an adult cartoon. Adult cartoons are more like anime, you know?
Right, I'm just saying, like, it's more for not like the older adults, like, you know, the 45, 50-year-olds. It's more for like the 20, 30-year-olds who still appreciate cartoons.
Yes.
But wouldn't really go see a cartoon. But they would take their kids to go see it. And
Yes.
they would both enjoy it.
Now, see, I think kids are gonna dig this.
Oh.
And yeah, and not to stereotype, but your demographic will love this, as you did.
My demographic?
As in,
I'm older than you.
by 2 months.
I'm still older than you.
No,
I'm
but
still your
no.
same age.
I'm not talking about our age. I'm talking about 18
Fun-loving people?
18 to 26-year-old women are going to love this.
Fun-loving people?
Yes, because apparently I'm a grouchy man now.
You work in the DMV.
Yes, I work at the DMV. I'm a grouchy man now. What I mean is, every girl I've spoken to has loved the hell out of this movie. They really do. And I don't blame them. I think it's a good movie. But they just seem to love it all the more. And I think they don't identify with those three little girls, but they just love them to death.
I liked Gru.
You liked Gru?
I liked Gru. He just cracked me up. He was just so funny because he was just so awkward.
Well, there's one thing I did like that they did with this movie that a lot of studios have been doing outside of Pixar. Like DreamWorks does it, Sony Pictures does it, and a few other anime studios do it. When they make an animated movie, they like to pump up the cast of voices without pumping up the movie itself. Like a perfect example would be like Shark Tale. I remember when they were advertising that movie, they weren't advertising the movie, they were advertising the names of the people providing the voices.
Yeah.
They weren't telling you a thing about the story. All they would say is, Will Smith, Jack Black, Renee Zellweger, yada 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 yada. They weren't telling you about the movie. They were just trying to say, oh, look at this award-winning cast we have. You should see this.
Yeah, I thought it was an awful movie.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, with this, they mentioned Steve Carell, but there's actually a good cast behind him. Who's the older woman in there? I think it was Gru's mom.
It was Julie Andrews.
Yeah, it was Julie Andrews. But they never mentioned that.
It took me forever. I was like, who is that? I know that voice.
Yeah, it was Julie Andrews. And that's what I loved about this movie. They actually had a very good supporting cast for this, but they don't feel the need to pump it up and say, oh, we got a great cast of voices, this is why you should see it. They said, no, we have a good story, we're going to tell you the story with a good cast of voices. And that's the way to make a good animated movie. You don't say, come watch this just because we have good voices.
True, I agree.
Yeah. So, come watch it because we have a good story.
Agree.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, we have some good voices. That's the way to do it. And I did at least appreciate that. Well, I'll go ahead and give my final rating. I thought this was good. I didn't think it was phenomenal. I didn't think it was... Again, it was just a little too cutesy for me, but I thought it was good. I'd give this probably about 3 stars. If I'd seen this on TV, something like the late afternoon where I come home from work and I'm just kind of relaxing, or something like I was rented and I was watching with my little cousins, I think it'd be really good.
I'd probably give it a 3 3/4 because I don't think it's...
Well, hold on. Time out. I only go by halves. Don't make me start bringing quarters into my reviews, alright? So you either gotta go 3.5 or 4.
But I'm an engineer. I have to go halfway.
Oh, God.
If I have to go, I'd probably round up, since it is a 0.75, and that would totally round up.
Okay. Well, seeing as you liked it as much as you did, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the 4 star. The 4 stars. Okay. Now, why would you give it 4 stars?
Why? I thought it was very cute. All his really dumb inventions really cracked me up,
Yes.
squid gun! Boom! And it would just fall right there.
Yeah.
He's like, I can fix it.
Yeah.
I can make it better.
Yeah. Now, it was gimmicky, but it worked.
Yeah.
It did work, yes.
All those little gimmicks, the spy thing. I think that's what really got me. It reminded me of more that style of
comedy.
Of comedy.
Okay.
And I like that style.
Okay, fair enough. Well, seeing as you said it on this review, what would be another movie you'd want to sit in a review with sometime? Because I know we set up our Breaking Dawn review years ahead of time.
2 Breaking Dawn
Yes,
reviews.
yes, don't remind me. We set that up. We got this one done. What's another one you'd like to do?
I don't know what else is coming out. What else is coming out?
Oh, did I show you the preview to Black Swan?
Black Swan?
Black Swan. Guys, I'm going to provide a link to the preview in this channel, alright? So go ahead and hold on, watch the preview to Black Swan. I'm going to show this preview to Allison right now, and then afterwards she's going to give her take on the preview, whether or not she wants to see it. Okay? So be right back, guys. So I just showed the Black Swan preview to Allison, and she's not looking forward to it.
Nope, not at all.
No, not something that piques her interest.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It's okay, but we did decide that maybe Rango, up in this coming March, might be something we might want to see.
Has potential.
So, until then, guys, take care.
Bye.